grade 3, a warm welcome to today's lesson. Today we're going to learn how to identify and use forms of the verb be and helping verbs. So let's begin. As you know that verbs are action words, right? You know that already. I want you to know that there is a main verb in a sentence and then there is a helping verb in a sentence. So the verb to be has many forms. You can find it as am, is, or are, and plenty other forms. And what this helping verb does is that it helps your main verb. For instance, in the sentence, I am eating. Eating is the action word, right? It's the main verb. And I am. I is the subject, and I am here is the verb to be that has changed its form. So when do you use am? Well, you use am when you have I as your pronoun. When you've got he, she, and it, you use is. When you've got we, you, and they, you use the verb are. I'll show you what this means shortly, so let's go to the next slide. Open up your R&B to page number 30 and let's have a closer view. Let's read a bit about the verb be. So as I've told you that it's got many forms. The forms that we looked at in the previous slide were am, is, and are, and they show you the present tense in a sentence. And there are other forms like was and were, and these true forms tell you that the action took place in the past, right? So past tense. And there's another one, the future one, that we're gonna look into in the upcoming few slides, but don't worry about it now. Let's solve the exercise here, and what I want you to be thinking as you solve that exercise is think about the subject. So you've got that thinking bubble out on the slide out there, you can see it, right? I want you to think that what is the subject, and then think what present or past tense should I use. Let's do it together. Let's read the instruction. Choose the correct verb in parentheses and write it on the line. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to read the sentence, and in my head I'll be thinking what is the subject that I'm dealing with in the sentence and what tense I should be using, and therefore I will conclude what verb I need to choose. So let's try the first one. My science project am or is finished. All right, my science project. Science project is the subject. My science project is the subject. And because this is an object, I can think about it as it, right? Science project is an it. So it am finished or it is finished. My science project is finished. So here I'm going to choose is as the correct helping verb that helps the main verb that is finished. Let's try second sentence. Miss Burns, all right, was happy that I finished. Miss Burns were happy that I finished. And here Miss Burns is a singular subject, so obviously I will choose was. So Miss Burns was happy that I finished. Great. These are the first two answers. Let's try the third one. Leaves. Leaves was. Leaves were part of my project. Leaves multiple, right? So that is a plural noun. I'm gonna choose were. Leaves were part of my project. Let's try the fourth and the fifth one, and then I'll leave 6 to 10 on you. Let's see how you do. So fourth sentence, they. All right, that's plural. So in my head, I'm thinking they, plural noun, right? So they, blank, very colorful. They was very colorful. They were very good. That's right. They were very colorful. Let's try the fifth sentence. Mike's project is also finished. Mike's project are also finished. Think about it. Mike's project. It's Mike's project. One project. And it is a project. So Mike's project is also finished. Perfect. Now, please pause this video, attempt that sentence 6 till 7, and then I'll share my answers with you. Great. I assume that you've paused and you tried. Let's get the answers rolling. Forest animals are in his project. Did you get it right? Well done. Let's try the 7th one. They were fun for him to draw. We are proud of our project. Well done. We are proud of our project. Perfect. The projects are on a table because that's plural, right? Our room is ready for parent night. Perfect. I hope you got them all right. Let's go to the next page. For the next assignment, I want you to again review the helping verbs. And I want you to repeat after me that your helping verbs help the main verb to describe an action. And this time you look at the verbs that are also going to help you tell whether this action took place in the future. So let's try this sentence. As an example here, you can say they are working. They is definitely a plural subject. Are is your helping verb here, and working is the main verb. You see how it helps, right? Great, let's solve the exercise. Please open up page number 31 and let's have a closer view. Again, we've spoken about it. And now I want you to focus again on the thinking question. That is, think about the subject, whether it's singular or plural. If it is a pronoun, then think about what form of helping verb does it take. So that's how it rolls. Let's try. Read the instructions on page number 31. Write the correct verb in the parentheses to complete the sentence. So let's read all these sentences and make sure that you focus on whether the subject is plural or singular. So let's start reading. Sentence 1. Those workers blank planting trees in the park. Those workers. That means we're going to choose right? Because there are more than one worker. My brother. Sentence number 2. My brother blank helping the workers. So my brother is the subject. My brother is helping the workers, or my brother are helping the workers. And the answer is my brother is helping the workers. Try the 3rd and the 4th one, and let's see if you can get it right. He blank asked me to come with him. He has asked me to come with him, because we've got he, so we're going to use has. I am going to walk with them. I is going to walk with them. And the answer is I am going to walk with them. Number 5. One tree's leaves already turned brown. So we've got leaves, that's a plural, and we're going to choose have. One tree's leaves have already turned brown. Number 6. Some squirrels blank collecting acorns. Some squirrels was collecting acorns or were. Now we have some squirrels. That means more than one squirrel. So some squirrels were collecting acorns. Well done, grade 3. Now I want you to try solving page number 37 yourself, and it'll be very easy, I promise. Please complete today's work on page number 30, 31, and don't forget to solve page number 37 as well. If you've got any queries, do not hesitate to ask. Best of luck, grade 3.